Hey guys! Ooh, let me fix these eyes here. What's up? I know this is a really weird angle, but screw it. So, let's see who's online. Welcome to Lauren TV. This is such a weird fucking angle. Excuse me, guys. I'm having issues with my lights and with my backdrop. Also realized I'm in my robe. Hi, good morning. Happy Friday. It's January 10th, 2020. Super stoked to, this is the first podcast of the year. Super excited just to catch you guys up on stuff, and lots of fun things have happened. I think the last time I talked to you was either 3 or 4 weeks ago. It's been a while, let me tell you. Normally, no one would ever want this angle, by the way, and I know I'm going to probably bitch about this the whole time. No woman wants, you to have down, really. I kind of want a straight on. So I'm going to try to lean in with this light, but if you knew my studio situation, you would just get over it. Hi, guys. So last night, oh my gosh. So just to catch you up, I'll go over holidays, my favorite movies that I've watched, and some of my recent obsessions. But last night, I went out with my cousin Ginny's from Puerto Rico, and she's been staying with us for about a week. And what's really great was she's in town because her university marching band was in the Rose Parade. It was so amazing, and I think that's such a great accomplishment, so way to go, Ginny. And so she's been out here with me, so slowly my Spanish is getting better. I'm not saying it's at all fluent, I'm just saying it's better, right? If we're at a 0, we're probably at a 1 now, so hola, ¿cómo estás, right? Of course, my brother says, why does your Spanish sound like you have an Italian accent? I don't get that, but thanks, bro. But yeah, last night we went out with my other girlfriend, Vivian Lamoli, and she just got signed by New Representation. So, of course, we had to celebrate, as Puerto Ricans do. And we maybe opened up some Don Julio, right? Also made some coquito, and if you don't know what that is, it's a Puerto Rican drink. It's rum, usually Bacardi or white rum, but we only had spiced rum, and condensed milk, which is not that great for you, evaporated milk, also not so great, a ton of cinnamon, and she actually put almonds in this. It was delicious. Anyhow, it's like eggnog with some spice, right? Just like most of us Latinas are, right? We're just something with spice. Hey, Mama, I see that you're on here. Oh, hi, Betsy. Oh, all of our love out to everyone that's in Puerto Rico. So I didn't know I was going to talk about this, but so for some of you that are watching that don't know, Puerto Rico was hit with 2 massive earthquakes on Monday and Tuesday. The first one was a 5.4, and the second was a 5.8, and then a 6.4. And then, believe it or not, almost every day they get about 100 earthquakes. Now, those are anywhere from 2 point something to they're getting 4.5s. I think I just looked this morning and there was a 4.4 a few hours ago. And Indonesia's getting a lot. So the world is birthing some new crust, I guess. But if they could not do it towards my family, that would be great. So much love and prayers to you guys out there. And if there's anyone that, if there's anyone that can also offer some prayers, that would be great. We'd really appreciate it. But as Puerto Ricans do, we go headstrong into the hurricane wind, and we are resilient. Muy fuerte. See? Okay. Anyhow, anyways, I've got my cousin in town, so we went out, and luckily Vivian speaks Spanish as well. Ginny speaks great English, but when she talks, I just listen and try to soak up as much as I can. But we went to go see this Puerto Rican food truck up in North Hollywood. And if you know LA and you live where I'm at, like I'm in West Hollywood, going to North Hollywood is like a trek. Like you have to, the only reason I went out there was because of food. Like I'll do anything for food. And we went all the way out there. It was like supposed to be open till like, I don't know, 8:30 or something. And what's up, Justin? And the food truck was gone. So it's us 3 crazy girls, like all ready to go eat some mofongo. And on some shifty street in North Hollywood, and the truck was gone. So I called them. I'm like, "Oh, you guys are supposed to be open and you're not here." And they're like, "Oh yeah, it was too cold." I looked it was 55 degrees. How is that too cold? Whatever. Clearly they didn't have as many tequila shots as we did, but sorry, Mom. So then they said they're going to be downtown today. So we're going to go downtown today to go get our tostones and mofongo and all that stuff. So that triple threat truck, which is the only Puerto Rican truck in LA, we will be going there today. So if you're down there, say hi. So yeah, that was last night. And yeah, it's been quite an adventure. We went earlier this week to the safari park with my mother. Hi, Mom, I know you're watching. And I loved it. Like, if you guys haven't been to San Diego and done the safari park, highly recommend it. Many of you might be like, "Oh, it's so mean to have animals in the zoo." This is a conservation park. So those animals, they can't go back into the wild. So it's just such an amazing cause, such amazing people there. Even like the janitor sweeping's like, "Thank you for coming." I'm like, do you get paid enough to say that? Like, all right, right on. So Safari Park, go check it out if you're in San Diego. It's like San Pasqual Valley area, but highly recommend. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about this. So, and this might be a little gross with your morning coffee, but I just have to at least say it. I thought it was going to get attacked by a gorilla. I'll tell you what happened. So the gorillas are my favorite thing because they're like little humans and they have personality. And the last time we were there was like big grumpy ass in the corner, white silverback, and then there was a new baby, and of course other gorillas. And so this time there's big grumpy ass sitting there, and then there's like the kid. He's kind of playing on like this jungle gym kind of like log, and he's just doing it. He's in his own world. Well, and there's all these people watching like, "Oh, this is so amazing." And this other guy who, I don't even know what this guy's name is, but we'll call him Gus. Gus comes over and of course uses the restroom over like the side of this like embankment. And I'm like, huh, he didn't pee over like where they hang out. He went over the embankment. I'm like, smart guy. But then he continued to use the restroom and then grab it with his hands. I know, you're having coffee. I know it's early. So I see him grab this thing with his hands. I duck because I'm like, I've seen too many YouTube videos where those guys will chuck their crap at you. And I was not about to be part of that YouTube video. However, I was going to film it. So I'm like ducking with my phone and I'm like, is he going to do it? Everyone behind us had cleared. He did not chuck it at us. It did disappear. And I don't even want to tell you how it disappeared, but he must have been hungry. Oh, so gross. But anyway, Safari Park, yay, you guys should go. Oh my God, it was so crazy. Hey Kat, how are you? Hi Miguel. I'm so glad you guys are joining me this morning. I hope you guys got your coffee. I haven't had any coffee this morning. All I've had was my 16 ounces of celery juice. I don't know if you guys are doing that, but it's the best. I'm just having water because maybe last night I needed to hydrate a little bit. But it was good. It was good. Okay, so I told you guys I was going to tell you a little bit about my fear of commitment. And I laughed because Anthony DeLongis commented and said, "You had to go over fear of commitment. You're married." I don't mean like that. Like, obviously married, I'm committed. But there is a fear of commitment. And I'll tell you what, because a lot of people go through this. I still have to change my name. Yes, I'm changing my name. I've taken forever. half of me is because I'm lazy and it's so hard. I don't want to go, oh, hey, Gary, how are you? I don't want to, I have to like go to the passport office. I have to go to the Social Security office, I think. The DMV, you have to change all your credit. Like, it's a deal, right? And like the guys don't have to do anything. Like, what in the heck? So I'm definitely not like delaying the whole name change. But it's not a fair commitment. It's just complete laziness. Also, I got my Chinese visa last year, so now I have to change that. So it's like, ugh. So the fair commitment I'm talking about is the P.O. box. Okay. I don't know if you guys go through this or have thought about it. I feel like this is more of like a Sex in the City type thing, but to change your P.O. box that you've had for 8 years is like, I don't know, it's like giving a little bit of yourself away. And it's not even that. I have a big box. Sorry, maybe too early. I have a big box and DJ has a small box. Oh my God, I'm getting hot. I don't want all my, like I'm giving up my beautiful big box to go into his small box. Like, oh my gosh. And it's like, I don't know. It just, that's my fear of commitment is I have to change boxes. My name, my box, but I wrote something else down that I didn't like. Oh, there was something else. Oh, I can't remember, but yeah. So I don't have a fear of commitment with TJ. I love my husband. He's amazing. He's got his hands full, right? I mean, sure. Oh, yeah, Mom, like changing your phone number? Yeah, exactly. Like, now luckily I don't have to change my phone number. Like, I still have a phone number that's I was like gonna give out my number. Weird. I still have a San Diego number, and I don't care if people from LA, I literally go to their voicemail because they think I'm like a bill collector. And then they're like, oh, hey, I didn't know that you were this number. And I said, yeah. Like, why don't you get an LA number? And I don't know. I don't want to change my number. So get over it. Why don't the New Yorkers change their number to LA numbers? Huh? Sick of that. What is it? 917? 917, I think. But yeah. You know, he let me have my own room of just a closet. So I probably should give up a little something, right? I mean, I pushed him into this tiny little closet. And I have a room, which, by the way, is hilarious. Hey, Jenny. Jenny's watching. What's up? Jenny literally is like 20 feet from me. You can probably hear me, right? Jenny's staying in my closet. It's actually a nice size room that has a bed and a bathroom, but there's about 4 rolling racks of clothes and a couple walls of shoes. Yeah, I need a bigger house. But yeah, so anyhow, babe, if you're watching, I'll get to the name change. I promise you I'll get to the name change. Just as soon as we finish traveling. No, I'm kidding. I'll do it. Next month. I don't know. I'll get to it. I just hate the DMV. Someone help me. So holidays, Happy New Year, you guys. I hope you guys all had a great holiday. I know it's January 10th. Like, Lauren, get over. Stop talking about the holidays. Except, I went to the Grove, and everything is still Christmas. Even at the safari park, every place is still celebrating Christmas. Like, to me, the last day of the holiday is January 6th, which is King's Day. You get your presents then. You celebrate. You eat some bread. Let's move on because I still feel like I'm in vacation mode and I need to get to work. Like, I need to sell some TV shows this year and some film. Like, I don't have time to be singing Mariah Carey's Christmas. I guess I do have time for that, but I don't let's get over it. But I did have a great holiday. Luckily, I'm so blessed because I have so many families. I spent time with my grandma and my mom and Gary and my brother and Chloe. And we went to go see my grandma in her resort living. But I don't know if you guys saw on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, because I like to post everywhere, but we all got matching sweaters. They were gorgeous. I loved him. I think my brother at first was like, really, I have to wear this? But his sweater, like the guy's sweaters, looked so good. me and my mom's sweater and my grandma's looked like, Chloe actually, we couldn't get another one, but she had to wear the guy's sweater, which she looked great. But ours was like a messed up reindeer. Like his eyes were all googly, and it definitely was a one-time wear, but cute enough. And then we went for Christmas to my Pop and Jody's, and then we went to North Carolina to go see TJ's mom and family, and that was amazing. Except I wanted the coldness. I wanted to wear over-the-knee boots. I wanted to get all cozy, right, with my robe. And it was actually like 60s. Maybe it got low to maybe 55, but 60, 65, no different than LA. So I need to go to snow soon. Definitely need a snow trip. And still haven't done Big Terry Christmas with TJ's brother. So, hey, LA fam, we still need to do Christmas. So I guess I'm stretching out Christmas like I stretch out my birthday. It's actually kind of great. I dig this. I may have to do this more often. Like you tell your family, like, oh, I'm so sorry, I can't see you for Christmas, but I could see you in January. Like, I haven't seen the Pachecos up in LA. Maybe we do February. Maybe we could do this the whole year. I don't know. But I hope you guys had a good Christmas. And are you guys into resolutions? Like, do you guys make them? Do you hate them? Do you stick to them? I used to make resolutions like, I'm going to lose 10 pounds, or I'm going to be healthy, or whatever it is. When I used to smoke cigarettes, like years ago, like probably 10 years ago, and smoked a lot of them. Again, sorry, Mom. But there was like, I'm going to quit smoking this year. So there's always those. What do you guys do? Like, do you guys have resolutions? If you do, what are they? Like, I don't know, type them in below, comment, email, whatever. I'm just always curious of what other people have. I made, let me show you. So I made resolutions, and I'm weird. My family knows this. Oh, this isn't it. Hold on. I make resolutions that are on a spreadsheet. Yes, I made a spreadsheet for my resolutions because I'm that girl. It's kind of hilarious. Hold on a second. Where is it? Hold on. Okay, first, this is my organized to-do list. This is my weekly routine, right? I have each day written down what I have to do. Like, did you sleep 7 hours? Did you do your morning mantra? Did you meditate? Celery juice? Did you write in your journal? Did you work out? Crazily enough, this whole week I've not worked out. Like, this week probably need to get on this resolution thing. And then I have a bunch of business stuff, like work stuff that I don't want to go into. But yeah, I save money. That wasn't checked off this week either. Interesting. Oh, be conscious of what you're putting in your body. Listen. When the lady at the corner has cheese tamales, I'm sorry. I know we shouldn't eat corn, but you only live once, right? But I don't want to live a shorter live once. So for my resolutions, you guys probably think I'm so crazy. Oh, Kat gave up resolutions like 3 years ago. I know. Okay, so to keep up with them, what I did was, well, first I made an obnoxious spreadsheet. This is 2 pages. That's personal, and then I do work. Yeah. I know, I'm weird, okay? Like, you guys love me for it, right? Still watching? But here's what I did. When I did a goal, I wrote why it would be, like, what it would mean to me. So that way, it's not like, let's say it's something simple, like, I want to lose weight. Well, what does that mean to me? Like, that means that I'm in healthy shape, that my heart's good, that I can help others. So then in my head, it's not like I just want to lose weight because I just want to be that person. And then I put, well, how can you get there? And it's like each week, I have like deadlines, like February 1st, like, have you eaten clean? No animal protein or excess fats or alcohol and sugar? Definitely going to work on the alcohol this year. That's for sure. But, yeah, anyhow, I made about, I don't know, could be a good 40 resolutions. I know that's hard to keep up, but anyways, it's also, so some of the resolutions that might be fun is I'm going to start blogging more. I miss blogging. I miss talking to, like, it could literally be no one. Again, too, like this doorknob here, I could talk. Like, I just miss giving out my energy. This is why I love this. Like, this is my favorite. I get to talk to you guys. There could be no one watching. And I just feel like I'm connecting with you, or I get to share what's going on in this noggin. So, I don't know. So I'm going to blog more, but I'm also going to do a video besides this once a week. And I'm going to do, it could be anything. It might be something that the girls love, like a beauty tutorial or whatever. It might be something like the guys do. Like, I might do a guest and then do, like, I don't know, fun, like, relationship stuff. I love that. But I'm definitely going to do a cooking one. So, our friends got us, I think I told you last time, these vegan cookbooks. I'm going to cook my way, like Julia and Julia. I'm going to cook my way through the cookbook. I'm going to try, I say I'm going to try everyone, but, like, I haven't really looked through there. There might be something that, like, I really just don't want to, like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of something gross, but it's all pretty good. So I'm going to start doing those videos because I love cooking. I love talking when I'm cooking, dancing when I'm cooking. So we're going to start to do that. Oh, what does Kat say? Maybe when half my kids are grown up and you have time to focus on more. Yeah, at least 4 out of the... You have 8 kids? Holy cow! I barely can take care of myself. And then my second child, which is T, he takes pretty good care of himself. But you have 8 kids? That's a lot. I'll tell you why that's a lot and why that scares me. When we were at the safari park, we're on the tram. Now, everyone knows, like, yes, I want kids. We're going to try to have kids soon. I'm not saying soon like as in like tomorrow, but in the near future, okay? But also people know that kids, unbehaved kids, unbehaved? Not well-behaved, let's go that route, are, I just see a target on their face, and if I had a water balloon, I would chuck it at their face. I'm just saying. Kids can, like, I have really sensitive ears. If you know me, you know me. Like, I can really, like, throw some daggers at some kids. So when we're in Safari Park, we're on the tram. It's only 30 minutes. No big deal, Lauren, right? Oh my God. So you go into, like, where you're supposed to sit, and I go, Mom, take that one, because I saw these old people. One guy had, like, a hearing aid, so I'm like, he's not gonna, like, he's quiet, he's old, they can barely move. Let's sit behind them, right? I failed to look at who was in the row behind us. It was like, oh my God. It was like 5 kids and not enough adults. It was like 5 kids and maybe 3 adults. And these kids kept kicking the back of the seat, and they would scream. And I'm like, that animal, like that cheetah, I hope that, oh my, I'm just kidding, of course. But I just wanted the cheetah to maybe, like, give him a scare, right? But the lady says, let me know if you can hear me. And I'm like, I can't hear you. And, you know, it's on, like, the intercom. And then the parents were like, you know, shh, be quiet. You don't want to startle the animals. Well, that lasted for 2 seconds. And then, anyways, it was only 30 minutes. So it was 30 minutes of me just, like, like, I love my life. I love God. I love my family. Like, this is only a small bit of your life. But those kids, oh my gosh. Yeah. And I almost turned around because I'm one of those. My brother's, like, lets me do that to his kids when they were kids. I almost turned around and just be like, you know, like, sit down and don't say anything. Like, I almost was that person. But whatever, right? Like, my kids are going to be princesses. My kids are going to be a mess, let's be honest. If you guys know me enough now, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble when I have kids. But anyhow, okay. Couple other things. Oh my gosh. Do you guys have group chats? Does anyone do a group chat with their family? So I do a group chat with my the Pacheco family, which is my father's side. And there's probably 40 of us on there, I'm assuming. And that's not everyone. Funny thing was one time, so my brother's wife, Chloe, she's working. Like, no one wants to see, you know, a bunch of messages like where your phone's pinging. So she didn't put us on silent, and so she left the conversation. Well, the problem was she it says it on there, like, you know, Chloe Brown has left the conversation. And we all were like, oh, she can't fucking hang. Oh, excuse me. She can't hang, blah, 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 whatever. Anyhow, it was hilarious. So we gave her so much shit. We added her back, and then she put it on Do Not Disturb. But at any moment, there's like 67 unread messages. And I think I've told you guys this before, but the best thing is when there's a high-speed chase, you could have hundreds. Well, the other day, okay, we're Raider fans. Most of the family, 98% of the family. There's a Cowboy fan, which we'll explain that one. And then there's my Uncle Ron is, well, and the whole family. I guess Concha's also, but they are Redskins fans. I never asked why, but why? Anyhow, so Carmen, my tia Carmen, her daughter Olivia, put in the group chat something, because we were talking about, I put out there, you can buy a brick, a Raider, like a brick that could be put in by the Raider Stadium. I'm like, how dope would that be? So I'm like, hey, we should get a brick, whatever. She gets in there and she says something about like, go Cowboys. Let me tell you, that group chat turned to a nasty turn. It was hysterical, lots of memes. Yeah, did we attack one of our own? Heck yeah, because we're Raider fans. Anyhow, group chats, best thing ever, but you do have to do the Do Not Disturb, otherwise you'll end up hating your family. Just putting that out there, like that's what happens. Okay, so then I have that, boom, boom. Movies, before we go into the end. So yesterday, me and my cousin, was it yesterday? Day before. I'm losing days. I think it was yesterday. We saw Jumanji. It was actually pretty good. It was entertaining. I mean, you don't go in there like thinking like, oh, I wish this plot was better. But I really dug it. I didn't see the first one. Take it back. The first one, meaning I did see the first one, the Robin Williams one. That one was great, right? That was so good, actually. Kind of scary. But I didn't see the first Jumanji with Rock and Kevin Hart. And but I saw the second one, and it was fun. I highly recommend if you want to have fun. If you haven't seen Knives Out, see that one first, but then go see Jumanji. It's super cool. Hey, Aunt Val, I see you. So go see Jumanji, and then big controversy. How many of you have read really bad reviews on Cats? The movie Cats, not the play, because the play is fantastic. It's also weird, but so I kept reading like Cats was so bad it's good and it's terrible or blah blah, like it's weird. Well, first of all, you're watching Cats. Like, if you've ever seen that play, it is weird. I mean, it's humans playing cats. Like, you kind of got to get over that. Well, we had a screener, and so we watched it the other night, and it wasn't that bad. Someone, though, yesterday was like, you know what really bothered me was that there was so much singing. Okay, like, this is when I get upset. When people knock on movies that are musicals, it's a musical. Like, people didn't like La La Land. It's a musical. Some people are like, I don't know, Lion King had way too many songs in it. It's a Disney movie with song. Like this isn't Die Hard. Like, it's not like they turned Die Hard into a musical. However, I might go see that. Or Deadpool into a musical. I'm all about that one. But Cats is a musical. So I dug it. I didn't really care for the Rebel Wilson casting. I like her, but she's playing the same role that she always plays, and she's playing like this like idea of what we think of her. I think she's a good actress. I think she needs to, like, if we could let go of like the fat Amy role for her and just have her be funny and not like, I don't know, just, it's annoying. Like, she's so much better than that. I think she's so much more talented than why she got cast in that. So anyhow, if you do get a chance, go check it out. And then I won't even go to Star Wars. Queen and Slim, go see. But, oh, this is on the CNN Films. Linda Ronstadt. For all you, I don't know, like, well, the vintage generation will know this artist. My generation might not, and then the younger generation for sure does not. But Linda Ronstadt, oh, such an amazing singer. What was that, the 70s and 80s, I guess? Anyhow, I grew up listening to her because my mom was obsessed and listened to her songs all the time. Same thing with like Paula Abdul, John Cougar Mellencamp. But Linda Ronstadt was a staple in the household. So she has it's a documentary, and it's called The Sound of My Voice. Oh, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful documentary about her. She just came out into the world just with the most beautiful voice. She collaborated with, like, you know, the Eagles, and it just, the people that she encouraged and brought out into the music industry, and her talent for producing, creating songs, writing songs is unheard of. Well, sadly, she has Parkinson's, so she can no longer sing. And it's like, when you watch this movie, oh my God, it's giving me the chills. It's like watching someone share their gift with the world, and you're like, that's why you're here. You're here to share that gift. And you're just so happy that she gets to be on that stage to share that. And then you discover that she has Parkinson's and can no longer use her voice. Well, she can talk and sing, but her voice shakes, and she's very aware of it. But it's just so sad. Like, it's, you know, it's like if Olympian, you take whatever, you know, their leg or it just it broke my heart. But so go see the movie, because if you want to, I'm not saying if you want to cry, if you just, it is inspiring. So the Linda Ronstadt, it's so good. Mom, you said it was bad, or sorry, my mom says you heard it was bad. Are you talking about Cats, or are you talking about the Linda Ronstadt video or documentary? Well, whatever. Cats is not bad. Go see it. It's entertaining. But don't pay $20. Go watch it in the comfort of your own bed or couch. Like, don't pay money to go see it. I didn't say it was good like that. I said it was free good, if that makes sense. So anyhow, all right. So that's it. The last, like, I like to end the show is my advice, and my advice is always never like, it's never preachy. Like, I'm looking at all these like self-empowerment books. It's not that type of advice. It's just inner Lauren. It's like if you're my friend and you had a problem and I sat you down, you're like, Lauren, I just want to talk to you and just get your inner ear about this. I have a lot of friends that do that. They probably don't like what I say after, but I do get a lot of hugs, and they don't hate me. They still call me. But this is my advice, because I had a couple of this happen to some friends recently. If a guy texts you, or girl, but the two instances in my head were from dudes. If a guy texts you after, let's say, I'm doing an early one, 10 p.m., but let's say he just even texts you at 12. But if he texts you at 10 p.m. on a school night, which we call the weekdays, even on a weekend, and he says, hey, okay, I'm not saying it's a booty call, but it's a booty call. But besides that, like, if it's an ex and you get the, hey, don't answer that. Like, unless you want to, like, go, like, knock your socks off, absolutely. Like, hey, I'm all about if that's what you want to do. But if you're trying to not get back with an ex, or like you kind of like this guy and you want to know if he likes you, and you're like, well, he texted me, and you're like, well, that text says 1 a.m. Like, I mean, you never want to be rude to your friends and be like, it's just a booty call. But if a guy texts you in the morning, let's say it's 9 a.m., I don't know, and says, good morning, like something, that's the guy that's thinking about you when he wakes up. You also want your man to think about you when he goes to sleep. But again, I'm just saying, the 10, 11, 12, midnight, nothing good happens after 2 a.m. Trust me, I could tell you many stories of why that is true. But just my advice, don't answer the hey. And for all you guys that are going to start texting me after 10 p.m., you're going to get a big number 1 emoji. But yeah, just girls, men, if the girl texts you after that hour, I mean, she's probably interested in one thing only. Either she wants you to pick up some food because she doesn't want to pay for Postmates, or she wants to get laid. One of the two. I'd go with the Postmates, but anyhow. Well, that's it, guys. I love this. I'm so excited for 2020, clearly, since now I have like pages of resolutions. But super stoked to do this every week with you, and also start vlogging more and doing the proper videos that will be landscape, not portrait. Yeah, so thank you guys all for watching. You guys can email me at hello@laurenpacheco.com or hit me up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I don't use Snapchat, but whatever. Reach out to me, tell me what you want to hear next week, and have a great and beautiful, beautiful weekend. Love ya, bye, or adios. See ya.